Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the ADHD Gaming Podcast. This is going to be show number 5 for May 8th, 2016. It's about midnight where Franklin and I are at right now, and I guess you guys are, 11 up there in Wisconsin?
Yeah, about an hour behind you.
All right, that's cool. So we got a ton of news going on this week.
So much news.
I mean, everything from, we'll get into it, but we have just, interesting articles on how games are doing all the way to new announcements such as huge AAA ones such as Call of Duty and Battlefield. We're definitely going to get into that in a sec, but let's hop in with some of the basic news with Alex here.
Definitely. All right. Yeah. We'll
hold on. Before I do that, let me introduce my guest here.
Yeah.
I don't want to get ahead of myself.
We got a new guy here.
So I got my boy Alex over here, as you all know, and love, probably not, probably hate, but love and hate.
I'm a dick. I'm not gonna.
So we got Alex, we got Franklin in the house. He was here. Were you here last show, Franklin, or the show before that? Yeah. I think he was here last show. Okay, so it's been a while since we had another show going on. Apologize for that, but
Dash isn't here.
He's back.
Still a bitch.
Dash isn't here. We're not too happy with Dash. We'll see what happens with that.
I hope he listens to this later.
And then we got Alex's buddy Tommy over here. How you doing, Tommy?
Yeah, how's it going, man? I'm doing all right, man.
Cool.
Reading over your notes right now, man. Try and keep up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest setup, but it works. I don't know if it works or not. It just works.
Tommy's one of my work friends. He plays a little Xbox with me here now, and so yeah, we were like, it's Saturday night. We got nothing to do but to drink beer and chill out. So let's have him on the show. So yeah.
Sounds good, man. We're happy to have you on, Tommy. Let's get straight into it. Alex, you want to hop in with that Division news?
Yeah, all right. So the Division's new incursion, Broken Circle, comes May the 8th. For those of you who don't know what incursions are kind of like the Division's like map packs, but they're totally free. Well, I guess they're not really map packs, but they're more of just like updates like for Grand Theft Auto, and so which add new content and stuff. So this new one is called Broken Circle, and it's basically. Oh, hold on a sec. Got a. All right, my screen froze.
Alex's porn is playing in the background. Sorry about that, everybody.
I don't know what happened. That was weird. Anyway, so basically, Division's new incursion is kind of involves you in the Rikers a little bit. So you're basically disabling their SAM systems to secure Manhattan airspace, which is pretty cool. So I guess the Rikers got a hold of some SAM systems, and they're trying to rain missile terror on Manhattan, and so. You get a new mission, I guess, to go in and control them and kind of fight back a little bit. I don't know. So, yeah, again with the normal new guns, new upgradable content, or what are the things they call them? We're in the Division, materials, consumables, I guess, to build stuff with. So, yeah, that'll be pretty cool. But, I mean, so... I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like the Division is kicking off like it should?
Well, before we jump, let's kind of bring the Division stuff together here. So what's that second article we got in Division? Losing interest or patience?
Exactly. Division players losing patience with the bugs.
So is that basically just talking about how... Because I know there's a large amount of bugs on there. It's just talking about how people are literally just kind of falling away from the game. Is that basically what that summarizes as?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of different bugs with the Division. Like, okay, so Eric, I don't know if you knew this, but I think with last Division's update, it added in daily missions. So each time you can go to like a safe house, every day, and get new missions from your safe house. But people are starting to report that these missions aren't showing up. Or they're skipping a day, and instead of coming every day, they're coming every one day or every other day or every 2 days, which doesn't really make sense. And so yeah, it's just little stuff like that. Personally, I haven't really experienced any bugs with this game yet. I know you were talking about the mic error codes that you kept getting when you first started playing, which was pretty funny. And But yeah, I don't know. I guess other people are just having bad luck, or I'm just having good luck.
Yeah, well, that's very interesting. I'll let everybody else kind of touch on this in a sec, but I mean, I'll put in my piece that the bugs have already pushed me away from this game. I mean, like I ran into that Mike error code the first week of it happening, and I don't know, man. I couldn't play that game for like 3 days. I would finish this one mission, and then it would say Mike error code when I got to a certain cutscene, bring me back to the beginning of the mission, and then like it said that I had completed that mission in my mission log, but it wouldn't let me get back to the part where I need to move forward with the cinematic. So it was super annoying. I kind of had to like jerry rig myself back in to get the cinematic going. It was not a fun experience. But honestly, at the end of the day, the bugs like they don't seem that detrimental. It's more of just I don't find it that fun, honestly. I know people love this game, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah,
I
for
think
me,
it's super fun. I don't know, but yeah, I feel you because like the patches that they're sending out are causing more bugs than fixing them. And people have made several comments on that the patches are not really doing any good. But yeah, sorry, Franklin, what were you gonna say?
I mean, for me, the game doesn't really speak to me. Like, I'm not a huge MMO person. Like,
Mhm.
Destiny, I got and didn't play, decided I
I'm
didn't
same
like
way,
it.
man. Yeah, same way.
And then The Division, I think the only reason why I would pick it up is because of the map detail, how, it's famous for the great rendition of New York City.
Mhm.
But other than that, I think if I'm going to play a game like that where you, like, do missions and get loot, I would play Borderlands. That just speaks to me more.
I agree with that completely. And it's yeah, I mean, it makes sense because Alex, you love Destiny, man. You almost put as many hours into that as I have with Battlefield,
Dude,
right?
I had
And,
like so many hours logged into Destiny. It was real unreal.
yeah, so it makes sense that a game like this would appeal to you. How about you, Tommy? Have you played this game?
Yeah, man, I'm kind of in the same boat as you two. I kind of fell away from the game a little bit myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely similar to Destiny, obviously. I like the aspect of not necessarily having to like start a mission and still having that like open world roam kind of going on. But after time, I just experienced like one or two little things that just bother me enough where I just stopped playing, I guess.
Yep, yep, same here. Interesting. Well, you guys have anything else to say about Division?
Division is taking a shit. Is that our final incursion?
Yeah, probably won't be picking it up.
Yeah, I mean, people were super hyped about this game. I think it sold really well. I think we talked about that. It broke some records for
It
Ubisoft,
did
right?
break some sales
Yeah.
records. Yeah.
So that's interesting, considering these are the same guys who pump out, Assassin's Creed every year and whatnot. But we'll see what
I have
happens
to
with
say,
it.
like out of most of the games that Ubisoft puts out, this is one of their better ones.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. The early Assassin's Creeds brought me in, but nothing else they've put out has interested me at
Yeah.
all recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely would agree with that. All right, well that's cool. I'm gonna move on to another game now. It's gonna be Doom, Bethesda published game.
Oh my god.
So Doom release date is May 13th. Pre-order now, and you can receive the Demon multiplayer pack, which it comes with a demon-themed armor pack, 3 skin variations, 6 hack modules, 6 exclusive metallic paint colors, and 3 ID logo patterns. So a bunch of logos and skins that I give zero craps about, but other people might.
Yeah, really.
I mean, this game, I've watched the trailer for it. There's a multiplayer trailer. It came out, I believe, last time we podcast, and there's been a couple of good trailers for it. It looks fantastic. I mean, the fidelity of the graphics is definitely up there. But I honestly I don't see this game selling well. I really think it's going to be a Wolfenstein repeat. Wolfenstein New Order is what I'm talking about there.
Weren't they
where-
pairing this game with Wolfenstein at one point?
Well,
Like if you
Yeah, that was a big thing we talked about before. Is like, I mean, that Wolfenstein game was released 2.5 years ago, right? And they promised everybody in there who pre-ordered that game that they would get access to the beta, which I believe the beta is over now for this. It was ended last month, but yeah, so it was kind of paired together. I mean, Wolfenstein's another Bethesda in-house game. It's not developed by the same Bethesda team that does like their Elder Scrolls and Fallout, but it's underneath the ZeniMax Studios, which is the publisher of that. But yeah, I think it's gonna do another Wolfenstein New Order. People like it. It's got a good name attached to it. Doom is, it's one of the first person shooters of all time. It's I mean, everybody knows what it is, but I think it's kind of past its time, honestly. I think this is what Halo will be in 20 years. 'Cause, I mean, Doom is like a 25, 30-year-old title at this point.
Very
It's
old.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I think on this. It looks cool, but I think it'll be a bargain bin thing a few months after it comes out, and you'll be able to pick it up this Black Friday for $15. That's I'll put money on that.
Yep, I'll second that. I still think it's gonna be. I kind of want to get it and try it out. I don't know. I might get it and try it out and talk about it in our now playing section. But because it's I'm not gonna lie. Like I was watching the trailer on TV the other day, and I was like, the trailer was really good. Like they did a really good job of pulling people into that. The creatures and shit that they were previewing in the trailer just looked really badass, and I was like, all right, I gotta try out this game. This is cool.
For sure.
So I have hype for it right now. I'm trying not to get myself hyped because I know I'm gonna be let down. But but that's how I feel right now. I think I'm gonna try it out.
Cool, man. Yeah, if you get it, I mean, it's kind of I get it too based on our games with gold sharing. So obviously I'll try it out, but it might be another division situation where I play with you a couple times and I'm out. But,
I mean, hey, well, that's the problem with that's the glory of game sharing with me. You get all my bullshit
nice,
games. Yeah, and you're a Jew, and you never buy anything.
This is true.
Dude, Eric, what's the last game you bought? Man. What's the last game you bought? Be honest.
Forza 6, right?
Sunset Overdrive, probably.
Well,
Bitch, that was free.
Yeah. No, I got it before it was free.
Oh, true.
Spent $12 on it. All right, screw you all. I'm shutting down the show.
All right. Moving on.
Franklin, do you have anything to say about Doom, though?
Yeah, I mean, Franklin, Tommy, how do you guys feel about Doom?
Well,
I don't know anything about it, honestly.
There we go, Franklin. That's what I'm talking about.
Tommy, your old ass didn't play it when it was like on PC back in like the 90s.
But Doom, I think it was Doom 2 or 3 was like the first video game I ever played. But that was back in like floppy disk or floppy disk.
Floppy disk.
I think I was right on the cusp of when floppy disks were going out. I remember using them to save like Word document files in school, and then that was it. I never saw them. I was in like 4th grade, and then that was it. But I never played any games. Oh, actually, I played like the old, like I think it was like an old Lego game or something on floppy disk. It was old.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think the only game on floppy disk I had was like some free Taco Bell handout thing.
Really?
Oh, dude, I remember when they used to do that shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking like fast food restaurants would give out like free floppy disks with games on them. I remember that shit.
We need
and you would go home and you plug them into your computer and they would never work.
It would just be full of advertisements, I remember. I guess nothing's changed, huh? All right, Franklin, you want to pick up this next story?
Yep. All right, so one thing as a Halo outsider, can we clarify if there's already a Halo Reach expansion, map pack, and campaign or not?
What do you mean?
Like,
for
I know
Halo
it wasn't released in the in Halo 5. There's nothing related to...
No, this is like the first
Halo Reach
in Halo 5.
Yes.
All right.
You're probably thinking of Halo Master Chief Collection, where they basically said the people who bought that within the first 30 days, they got Halo Reach for free as a download. Or actually, no. They didn't do that. My bad. They made backwards compatibility available for Halo Reach.
That must have been it.
There was actually nothing done for the Master Chief Collection where they made it like available to it, because the Master Chief Collection is all about the games that Master Chief is in, for the most part. They didn't do that. But go ahead.
Anyway, in Halo 5, they're going to be releasing some armor for multiplayer in October. This is not October.
It's later this month.
Later this month.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And cosmetic armor and zombie theme infection mode, which personally
People are excited about that.
Dude.
Yeah. When I play Halo, that's usually what I like best. I'm not very good. I'm not a huge fan of SWAT.
Guys, we should try that out after this, because all of us have Halo 5, right?
Is
I
that
do
up
not.
right now though? I don't
Uh,
think it's up yet. No.
no,
It's not
but
up yet.
This article right
Yeah,
here.
it says. Uh, oh shoot! No, it
Released in
doesn't have a
April.
release date.
But yeah, it looks like
Update
you're
is
gonna get.
expected later this month. That's all it says.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't
So
have
there's
yeah,
no
any
the,
date on it.
specifics. It'll be
But
interesting. But
yeah,
yeah, you get George's armor. It looks like George is like my favorite character from Reach. I don't know, Alex. You remember George? You play Reach? Can't
yeah,
remember.
yeah. I played Reach.
Remember
with you.
George the Giant Spartan 2?
Oh
Like the
yeah,
giant.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so you get his armor, which is super cool.
Emil's
Um,
armor.
Meals, EVA suits, Mark 5, which is pretty cool. June's
Yeah.
armor. It looks like you're just basically getting all the Noble 6 teams armor.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
But
that's
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
again, as an outsider for this game, I would be most excited about the infection mode because that's what I
Yeah.
really liked. Just as like a casual thing to turn your mind off and
It
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
If you
we
didn't
skipped
really,
over Forge as well. There's a Forge update as well, which is cool. There's a lot of guys out there who literally get Halo to just build maps.
did you see
yeah,
those
I don't have that kind of
Pokemon
creativity.
maps on Reddit?
Yes, I did see the Pokemon map. Did you see that,
Those are
Alex?
pretty cool.
No, I didn't. What is it?
Some guy created like Pokemon battles version. He like created Pokemon in the builder and then had them like face off, and it's pretty crazy. I don't know how people do that crap.
Like in the
Um,
Forge mode on
yeah.
Halo?
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's cool.
badass.
Yeah. So Tommy, do you play Halo?
Yeah, I played a little bit, man. I got Halo 5 back at the house right now. I
What
haven't
do you think
gotten
about
any
Halo 5?
crazy updates for it lately, though. But I guess it's probably been like a month since I've played.
So I'm gonna take a guess. You've probably played the other Halos, right?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay. What do you think about Halo 5 compared to the others? Curious.
Played a lot of the campaign
Okay.
with people online and whatnot. It's good stuff. Maps, like multiplayer maps and stuff. What are those like smaller base maps that they have in this one where it's like
Yeah.
one life to live type maps? They're almost like paintball maps.
Oh.
Like the breakout maps.
Yeah.
Those things are. I dig that aspect of this new Halo.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. The whole like digital themed, like
Yeah.
yeah, okay. That one
Yeah.
breakout map. Yeah, I don't. That's cool. I like the breakout mode because it's like search and destroy on Call of Duty, and that was my
Yeah,
favorite game ever.
exactly.
But I gotta disagree with you on that map. I think it's way too like childish and it's like I don't know. I think it's kind of like just too digital. Like I gotta have some detail in my maps. I gotta
Okay.
have some detail. Like the shit is
I
like
kind of
pixelated
agree.
as fuck. Like
Yeah. I agree with
It's
that.
so simple.
yeah.
I always like the Reach maps. I thought they were really cool because they were, in tropical places or something like that.
Yeah, the Reach maps were the best. Dude, can we just agree that Halo Reach was like probably one of the better Halos? If
I
not the
think Halo
best.
Reach is like my favorite, honestly.
Halo Reach was my favorite.
everybody has different opinions. Like, it's kind of like whatever game you played as growing up. Like I'm sure like your kids who are 13,
True.
14 right now are be like, oh, Halo 5's the best. And then, you've got guys who are, 23 or so, and and then Halo 2 or Halo 3 is the best, and it keeps
That's
just
funny you
going
say that.
down
I was just about to
progressively.
say Halo 2 was the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy's
yeah.
24 or how old are you?
All right, yeah,
23,
that's
24?
23, yeah.
Yeah, that's the perfect age. Yeah, I've got a buddy at work who's 23, and yeah, same thing. Halo 2 is the best. No one will ever top it. I mean, it's all personal opinion.
Yeah, it really is.
It's pretty cool though. It's cool. I think we're good on Halo. Frankly, we'll move on to the next subject. It's a big one.
Yeah,
For
something
Yeah.
we do have a release date for is Far Harbor DLC for Fallout 4. It's out May 19th. It takes you to Maine where you're following one of Valentine's detective cases. And the trailer is out. We've seen some new guns, some new armor.
New
It
enemies.
looks like there's going to be some underwater exploration, maybe.
Yes, because I have the perk.
so-
I have the water boy perk, or
Yeah.
aqua boy.
Aquaman or Aquaboy, yeah.
And then also in the trailer, we saw some rad scorpions, so we'll see some old enemies coming back and some new ones. One
Dude,
of
were
them looked
those
like it
rad
was-
scorpions? They were like centipedes almost. I don't know. It's weird.
Wait, what kind of new enemies are we having?
That's what we're talking
it's
about. There's
the centipedes that kind of looked like the
they look like the ones from Skyrim. The
yeah,
Chars.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Huh.
they look very similar to that. And
And then
then
there's
there's
gonna
this like angler like fish thing that's kind of
Mhm.
like I don't know, like hovers the light above the water, and if you get too close, like pops out and grabs you. It looks pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe we'll see some of those dolphins you see on like the ships around. You
Yeah,
know.
they had one of them in the trailer. It was dead, just like the others, but whatever.
Darn. All right,
Yeah.
and in the DLC, they're going to be adding more to the main storyline and new faction quests, creatures, and dungeons. Uh, you're going to get higher level armor and weapons for exploring and completing. So
Hell yeah.
hopefully, it adds a little more depth to the game
I was
and
fixing to say this
something more to
sounds a
do.
lot bigger than Automatron.
This
Yeah, well,
is
I
the
mean,
it's way bigger than Automatron. This is a this DLC alone, if you're to buy it, is either $20 or $25 versus
$25,
Automatron, which
yeah.
is like 10. So this alone is like they stated this is the biggest, like largest physical area they've ever released as a game DLC. Which if you played Skyrim, they had Dragonborn DLC, which is Solstheim Island. That was a brand new island. So that's kind of what this is, but it's even bigger than that. They're saying it sounds like
and
it's gonna be huge. It's
a
gonna
lot
be the
of people
best.
were likening it to Point Lookout, which is fine by
Yes.
me because that was one of my favorites from Fallout 3.
Yeah, well, the interesting is you start that Fallout 3 quest Point Lookout with mom looking for her daughter, and I
Oh
think that's how
yeah.
to start this too. It's
And in
very
the
interesting.
trailer, yeah, they say something
Yeah.
along the lines of "Can you bring my daughter back to me?" or something.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's right.
Did you guys see that that crazy looking synth at like the last 3 seconds of the trailer?
Dude, it was literally what's his name?
Wasn't that Nick Valentine?
Valentine.
Yeah.
It was, but like people are saying it's not. Like if you look at it, it's different. They're saying that it was like a copy of him and like that was altered
What?
or something.
That would be
So we
cool
might have
Holy
if
like
you could
shit!
we might have like
install.
an yeah, we might have like a bad Valentine versus like our Valentine, which would be kind of cool. That'd be interesting.
Oh damn, dude, that's badass. Tommy,
Uh,
did you play? Have you played Fallout?
Yeah,
You
of
have
course.
Fallout, yeah. Have you beaten
Yeah.
it?
I've beaten it in some factions. Like I went the Institute route for one. Uh, Finished up there, and I started messing around with a new character in the Railroad, but they're a bunch of lames.
Dude, the railroad fucking sucks. I
Yeah,
hate this.
they
I literally
do.
killed them all,
dude,
dude.
Yeah, but that
I
armor
hated
perk
getting
though.
there, man. Oh my god! Did you all follow like the actual way to get there, where like you run
Doing that
into the
Glory Road thing,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Freedom Road.
at
freedom.
some point I lost the road. And it took me like 3 hours to like catch it back up. It was awful.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
honestly, I
took me
just
forever to
googled it.
find it too.
Not about to mess around doing that.
Frank goes, I got shit to do today, fam. I gotta do Google this shit. I ain't trying to get held up. That's funny. But
But yeah, Fallout's
yeah.
definitely my top game of last year, and
Oh,
I'm
bro,
happy to see it
it
keep on going.
continues to be my favorite game. The Automatron
Yeah,
DLC,
it's
like
good.
even for how small that DLC was, it was such a I don't know, it was still
That
so
last
great.
dungeon was so big on
Yeah,
that Animatron. Good
yeah. It
lord!
took me
Did you
like
beat it, Franklin?
Yeah,
2 hours to get
yeah,
through.
it's huge.
That last dungeon literally took me like an hour and a half to like get to the end of it.
Oh
That
man, that
was
was
crazy.
terrible because I forgot
It's
to
all
save a bunch of times. And I was,
yeah. My game glitched though during the boss fight where like
Dude,
you
mine did
sit.
too.
Yeah, yours did too. I guess they got that patched out by now. But like, what happened is like, he's standing behind the glass. The mechanist is,
mhm.
and he has he or she, however you want to look at it. It's a spoiler or whatever. Um. Anyway, how the mechanist has the things dropping bombs or whatever from the ceiling.
Yeah,
Like I got stuck on that part. It was just an endless loop for like an hour and a half. And I was like, I don't think this is right. So I just booted it back up, and lo and behold, it immediately opens the door to the
yeah.
mechanist. And I was like, oh, great, should have done that an hour ago.
Probably should have been a warning at the beginning of the dungeon that it's going to be long and you should take purified water with you so that you don't
Hmm.
run out.
Yeah. Hmm. It was cool though. And I got some cool robot buddies out of it that can carry insane amounts of gear.
True. Yeah, those 450 capacity robots.
Is it 450? I didn't know that.
I think mine's something like that.
Wow, that's crazy. That's cool. Tommy, did you play Automatron DLC?
Downloaded it messed around with it a little bit, but there's just so much shit to do in that game that
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
get sidetracked. And
I hear you. I don't think any of us has touched Wasteland Survival. Am I
Isn't
right?
that out?
Oh, I
Isn't that
haven't.
out
That's been
Friday?
out for like a week and a half,
Yeah.
man. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to do some of that tomorrow. I've got tomorrow off, so.
I don't know. I mean, with the DLC coming out, I don't want to start a new character, but at the same time, I want to try the new modes.
Well, you don't have to start a new character for Wasteland Survival.
True. Yeah.
I mean, might as well just play all the DLC as it comes out. I don't want to get I don't want to have to start another DLC and then have to go back and play an old one.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I think we've touched on Fallout enough there. Cool.
Yeah.
Alex, you want to pick up what's next? This is kind of big. This is
Definitely.
getting to the big
Alright,
news.
This is another big one. Another reason I wish Dash was here because he's a Call of Duty, I don't know, fanboy. All right. So Infinity Warfare launches November 1st.
Infinite Warfare.
Oh, excuse me. Infinite Warfare. Fucking grammar Nazi.
Hey, I read it wrong too before. I got corrected at work about that.
All right. Yeah. This is gonna be a pretty big release for Call of Duty. This is pretty much gonna be a remake for Modern Warfare 4, and then, or not Modern Warfare 4, Call of Duty 4, and then a whole nother campaign. Correct?
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
So
so,
if you buy the $79.99 version of the game, I forgot what it was. I think it's the digital or the deluxe version or whatever. You get Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remaster included. It comes with 10 multiplayer maps with your favorites, such as Overgrown and the lot. That is what people are extremely excited about on this. I mean, people are making jokes already that, oh, cool, if you buy COD 4 Remaster, you get the new Call of Duty for free. It's like, people just don't care about Infinite Warfare, and they're making that pretty aware. But people are very, very excited about COD 4. I mean, the COD 4 came out in 2007, right? And I mean, that was like, that was the pinnacle of like my excitement with gaming, really. I mean, I loved COD 4. Modern Warfare 2. It's fantastic. The whole Modern Warfare series is pretty good.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
both
cool.
super
Eric
good.
just steal half my segment, but whatever.
But back on Infinite, it's in space, right?
I don't know if it's all in space. I thought they had parts in space, but
It looked like a good portion of it was.
was it okay? I didn't pay too much attention to it. I was looking at that COD 4 remaster.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right. So yeah, there's
Okay,
there's 3 different versions that you can get. You can get the Legacy Edition, which is what Eric just talked about, the Digital Deluxe Edition, and the Legacy Pro Edition. So the Digital Deluxe Edition comes with or retails at $100. Comes with Modern Warfare Remastered and the Season Pass, and the Legacy Pro Edition retails at $120. And it comes with obviously Infinity Warfare, the Modern Warfare Remastered Edition, the Season Pass, a collectible Steelbook, and the official game soundtrack, and additional unannounced digital items, which we don't know what those are.
Interesting.
So
is there no like prestige edition on this one? Because there's always one that comes with like the big collectible, or like last year they had the the box.
I imagine that's the
Juggernaut
Legacy Pro. He said.
yeah, that's probably the same thing as like the Prestige Edition for Black Ops or something like that.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like it comes with anything like collectible.
Yeah, a collectible Steelbook. I don't really know what that is.
It's just a steelbook case, like collectible movies will come in or something. Just a steel case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I guess good.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And then there's some disappointing news to go along with this. Franklin, you wanna pick that up?
It's that Modern Warfare Remastered COD 4 with the 10 maps will not be sold separately, according to
So they
Activision. So they say. Yeah.
What do you all think about this? Because I think they put this game up there for $30 or whatever it is, and it would sell millions of copies.
Oh,
I'll buy my copy for sure. I'm not usually too happy to give my money to COD anymore, but I'd be more than happy to throw $30 their way for that. But they're saying it's not going to be made available unless you buy this $80 edition of the game.
I think what they might be doing is releasing maybe like 3 in a row. So like COD 5 comes out with the next Call of Duty, and then Modern Warfare 2 comes out with the next one. And maybe after 3, they'll release a $60 version where you get all of those remastered ones together. Maybe. I don't know. I think they will end up being sold individually, though.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I agree. What do you guys think about this?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you. First of all, I think it's BS that they're not selling it separately because, I mean, let's be honest. Like, the only reason half the people are buying this game is for Call of Duty 4 Modern or the remastered edition.
Absolutely.
You know, like, so it's smart move by Call of Duty to pair that together. But yeah, I don't know. I bet you they'll get it sold separately eventually.
Tommy, did you play Call of Duty?
Yeah. Talking about that, the 2-for-1 and not sold separately shit. I was reading some on Reddit the other day, and people seem to think that like give it like a month or two, and then eventually that should all come out.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I don't think it'll be available off the bat because, you know, they are going to keep it exclusive to those people who shell out more money immediately. But yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It'll come available over time. There's just too much demand for that not to. Yeah.
Right.
But do you play Call of Duty regularly?
I've been playing the new one a bit. All the skins and weapon skins and all those things coming out now are kind of like taken away from like that original like purity. I guess I like to like 4 was like the best one I think I ever played.
Yeah.
If that stuff comes out, I can't wait. Like I remember like putting on that ghillie suit when you're a sniper class and all that shit as a kid on Overgrown. Like
Yeah, Overgrown, man. Oh, that map was
so
insane.
good.
Yeah. It was so simple, too. No kill streaks or like, well, there were kill streaks.
It
but
was the
wasn't
simple
that-
7 kill streaks, and then they started rolling over again. You know, it was
Yeah.
like that was it. It was great.
Exactly. Like, there's not no like, okay, 7 you get a attack chopper, 8 you get a rolling thunder,
Wall running,
9
double
you get
jumping.
like a fucking a drone or something like that. Like, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like 1 to 25 or 1 to 15, I think is it now. Like there's a kill streak for every separate one, and yeah, I don't really understand it.
It's just too much crap going on that like you don't really control kills. You know, it's like, oh, you just sent the pack of cyber dogs out to kill everybody. It's like, oh, what is happening with Call of Duty anymore, man? You know what? Yeah, I mean, we'll touch on kind of Call of Duty and the general state of first-person shooters after we talk about this next piece of news, which I'm going to hop into right now. I guess I don't know if Alex is away from keyboard or not.
Oh no, I'm good.
I think he's back. All right, cool. All right,
Yeah.
so
Sorry, I
I'm
had
gonna
to
hop
grab a beer.
yeah, I got you, no problem. So I'm gonna kind of, I don't know, I didn't want to like confuse the information on this, so I kind of took a big block of all this next information, and then I've split up most of the rest between the rest of you two. So I'm gonna kind of go through this, and we're obviously all gonna talk about this. This is the big one today. So I'm calling it the battle block. So
Battle block, bitches.
first of all, battle block bitches. All right, so about a week, or I guess it was a few days ago. Yeah, it was like 2 days ago. Battlefield devs slammed the new Call of Duty Infinite Warfare's graphics, and they call them precious and 10 years old. It's pretty funny, actually. It's
so
all
great.
accurate. It's so accurate. And then so they announced about a week ago that they're going to have the next Battlefield conference, right? And we were all super hyped about this. So this happened yesterday. And it was, well, not Battlefield 5 like we were all expecting, right? It's Battlefield 1. And now, I know that doesn't sound like all new and stuff. It sounds like the original Battlefield. No, Battlefield 1, and I thought about like why they call it this a little bit afterwards, but it's a World War I shooter. And this is insane. All right, The trailer came out for this. Info's out for it now. Release is October 21st, 2016. This is huge news. I'm a giant Battlefield fan. I think most of us here are.
Absolutely.
I don't know if Tommy is or not. Alex, does Tommy play Battlefield?
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
He's played with me a couple times.
Okay.
I'm sure he'd be able to voice his opinion on this, but he's opening
Yeah,
beers
for sure.
right now. So.
Oh no, that's fine. No, that's absolutely fine. I know that. But I was just curious. So we're all huge Battlefield fans here. I'm just gonna hop straight into the news. All right. Well, first of all, after I mention all this, I ask everybody here or who's listening to go watch the trailer. The trailer blew my mind. I was like, my jaw was hanging open that entire time. It's like I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. And apparently, it's all in-game footage. Granted, it's probably running on a computer with 4K settings and everything maxed out, but it's possible these days with how good it looked. The dogfight scene. Oh my god! So World War One. I mean, think about it, guys. You're gonna be doing Red Baron crap. You're gonna be there's Zeppelins in there. There's it's unbelievable. There's a horse riding.
Right? Like the coolest thing was like the last like 4 seconds of the trailer when they introduced the Zeppelin coming in.
That was
the
so
fucking
crazy.
Battlefield, and I was like, oh my god, bro, that's like the C-130 of the 1940s.
I know, dude. It's just so crazy. Like I don't even know how it's gonna play out. Honestly, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the editions that are available. So obviously you get your standard edition for $60, just like every other game out there.
Yeah.
The early enlister deluxe edition was announced. It sounds like a pretty good deal overall. You get the early access on October 18th, so you get it 3 days early, right? You get the Hellfighter pack, which you get the Red Baron pack, which I'm sure those are both, plain packs. Lawrence of Arabia pack. Not sure what that would be. I wonder if that's like a horse pack or something. And then you get 5 battle packs. So, it's almost worth it. It's worth it to me for the 3 days early access, personally. But, you do get a little bit of bonus out of that. And then the big one, which I don't even know if you guys know about this. This kind of went under the radar for a lot of people because it's an Amazon exclusive collector's edition.
Huh.
Right? It's $220, which sounds ridiculous. It is pretty expensive. But if you have Amazon Prime, it's $176 to take 20% off for you. But it comes with Battlefield 1. Obviously, it comes with the deluxe edition of the game. So everything I talked about before. You're going to get a cloth poster. You're going to get an exclusive steelbook. You're going to get a deck of playing cards with the backs kind of with different Battlefield like emblems on them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Messenger pigeon tube with exclusive DLC content in it.
What is that?
It's literally just a tube that has it's literally just like a tube that pigeons would carry in like World War I to carry messages, but it has like the DLC content wrapped in it with the download cards on it. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
Just if you follow that link I have on the bottom there, it'll take you right to the page, which is really cool. Exclusive patch, premium packaging, and then the big one is a 14-inch tall statue with a historically accurate black guy holding a baton, which I didn't understand that. There was no black guy fighting for the U.S. during World War I, but that's whatever. I'll let it slide for political correctness, I guess.
Only for Battlefield.
Only on Battlefield. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to finish up on all this news, and then we'll just hop into a big discussion roundtable here. So this thing came out, or I think it's been out for a little while. It's becoming a Battlefield insider. I mean, you guys should all hop on this immediately. But it's battlefield.com/community/insider. It allows you to get early access to Battlefield 1 public beta, in-game rewards, exclusive content, and a sneak peek at news about Battlefield, plus any other news about EA game services and events. I definitely would suggest that you all hit that site up immediately so we can all get in that beta together, because I know we all want to try this game out as soon as possible. The other big news is going to be on classes changed. I think we all kind of expected this to happen at some point or another, but they've broken apart the assault class and the medic class finally in Battlefield. Interesting change. So we have assault, scout, medic, support, and they added 2 new ones, tanker and pilot. All right, so this is kind of interesting, and I'm not sure how I feel about this. I want to get a discussion going after. I'll finish up all the news and we'll go back into it. But players will be able to choose what vehicles to spawn in based on their class choice, and I'll touch back on this in a sec. To finish up the other Battlefield news real quick, we got Battlefield 4. It's just one more thing. Battlefield 4 Dragon's Teeth DLC and Hardline Robbery DLC are free as of right now. So if you guys have those games, check them out. I don't care at all about the Hardline DLC, but whatever.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So let's hop back into Battlefield. Initial thoughts.
Very excited.
Oh
Super
my
excited.
god! Yeah, I literally don't even want to buy another game for the rest of the year until this comes out. Because when this does come out, I dude, I've never been the guy to buy the massive all out edition, like the collector's
Yeah.
edition or the legendary edition of any game. Like I've never done that for any game. But I feel like I'm gonna do it for Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1 because
I think I am too, man.
I think I am because just I'm too hyped for this thing. After seeing that trailer, I was like, oh my god. But
So I have a confession. I actually already bought mine on Amazon.
Of course you did.
But yeah, the money doesn't get pulled till like October. So I was like, I'll hold it and see what happens with it. But yeah, I already put mine on pre-order, and I kind of hope. I don't know if you guys are serious about getting one. I kind of recommend you do it. I don't know how many they're gonna make of it. Usually statute editions are a little more limited, but it's a big game. They're gonna sell millions. So. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, like I said, if you pre-order through Amazon, you save 20%. It's not bad. It's like $50 off. So, I mean, check it out. But yeah, go ahead. You guys finish up your discussion on that. What does everybody else think?
Well, I mean, as far as the classes go, the like vehicle-based classes, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it's good to not have recon taking the ATVs, Jeeps, Humvees, whatnot, out to the boonies, and then them not being destroyed, and like having the assault and engineers stuck in the spawn, forced to walk, or the jets for that matter, helicopters. But at the same time, like, it takes away from the spontaneity, I guess, maybe a made up word, that like you could just get in a tank and then go on a streak, and then like get out and start reviving people and go on a huge point streak for that life.
Yeah,
like, it kind of takes away from.
They're talking about how it takes away from the lone wolf aspect of the game, where hopping as a medic, and because medic is the best class in Battlefield 4, it's kind of undisputed. You hop in as a medic, you do your rounds in a chopper or a tank, and then hop out and revive some guys. Just keep going as far as you can, and it does take away from that. My issue with it is this, all right? So inevitably, at the end of the day, there's going to be some classes that are used more than others, right? I mean, I would bargain to say, 30 to 40% of people you play as medic right now, which is a huge portion if you think about it. There's inevitably going to be a few people who or large groups of people who are mostly one class, and it's like, all right, if those people are that one class and they take the the only 3 tanks available, if they're all tankers, I mean, first of all, what do the other guys who are tanker class do? They can't use any other vehicles, so their perks are kind of useless at that point. But also, what if these people who did get the tanks initially are just screwing around? It's not like you can take over that point and help out. So I mean, we'll have to see what the checks and balances system they're using on this is, but. Yeah, initially I'm not liking the sound of that. The game looks great and all, but that change itself doesn't sound too good on the surface. Although, DICE, they're really, really good at listening to the community. So many things changed from the release of Battlefield 4 to where it is even today. I mean, we just stopped getting... I mean, that game's 3 years old now. And we just are now stopping to receive... or stopped receiving support on there. So I have faith in DICE. On this one.
Yeah. I mean,
what do you guys think about this class change?
I mean, like you say, like if people if they're noticing a problem with it, they'll immediately fix it. They're not like, other companies that wait forever and ever to fix their problems because they're trying to figure out solutions but yeah, I mean, DICE supports their games up until the next one comes out and then some. So it'll be, they'll figure it out.
Okay. Tommy, do you play Battlefield a little bit?
I mean, how long has Battlefield 4 been out for? Quite some time, right?
Shoot, man, since 2013.
That one's still classic. Like, I still find myself putting that in every once in a while. And Hardline was kind of a letdown, and this one seems like the next big Battlefield. So looking forward to that,
Yeah, what do you think about the World War I position?
That looks cool. I mean, so from the ad, I couldn't really gather that much. Is it all taking place in that World War One? I mean, it definitely looked like the planes were themed like that, the tanks and whatnot. But then it's still
It's all
okay. So it is all World War One for sure. That's cool.
yep.
Okay,
It's pretty crazy.
that's cool to hear. Actually,
You know, I can't think of another. What you guys? Can you think of another World War One shooter? I can't.
I think there's Verdun for PC. They were talking about that on Reddit,
All right.
but
I'm not aware of that game too much. But you know what I was thinking about the other day, or I guess yesterday when this is announced. So we've got Infinite Warfare, right? Future shooter. We've got our World War One shooter now. Who's the today's modern shooter? Who is it that dominates the multiplayer ground?
I don't know.
Who is it? Can you guys think of anything? I mean, it's crazy. 5 years ago we were going from everybody's World War II and old school to modern day shooters the big thing. But now we've got this huge gap. We've got the future and now we've got the past, but there's no more modern. Alex, can you think of anything?
I really can't.
Isn't that weird? It's just so weird to me. We don't have a modern this year. Think about it. There's not one modern day shooter being released besides the remaster of COD 4, which doesn't count in my mind. But
Yeah.
but
I
I'm just
remember
saying
like
it's
Desert
weird to me.
Storm, but like other than that, like I mean that's even in the '90s, so that wouldn't be really modern.
No, I'm just talking about like what is there anything releasing this year though? Like I can't. It's just weird that there's not a third, a AAA title that is a modern shooter.
the
being
only thing I
released
can
this
really
year.
think
It's
of
very
is
odd to me.
like the constant updates coming out on like Counter Strike and whatnot. But even that following is
Yeah,
kind of getting a
yeah,
little bit smaller.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
an old game, man. That's
Oh yeah.
2007 right there, right?
CS:GO
Or I guess
is
CS,
yeah.
I
no,
guess
Global
like one
Offensive
of
Force is the new bigger one, but that's still a little bit older.
That's right. Interesting.
it came
Well,
out
that's cool
last year,
stuff.
but there's Rainbow Six
Oh, that's right. There's
Siege,
Siege.
and they're still putting stuff out
I
for
wasn't
that.
a big fan.
That was an odd game. Yeah, that was an odd game. It wasn't like a strict. I don't know. Technically, it was like a versus shooter, but it was like it had like a plot and like every game mode had an objective too. It
Yeah,
was kind of a little odd. Um, but yeah, I mean, I didn't get really attached to that game. A lot of people didn't. Those Tom Clancy games just
they
don't
never
pull
did. They
me
always
in
let me
like
down.
they should. Yeah, same here, man. So, what do you guys think? Which version of Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1? You're gonna have to watch me. I'm gonna say Battlefield 5 a lot. Which version of Battlefield 1 are you guys gonna be picking up?
I'm probably gonna go for the deluxe edition just because
Okay,
I'm not a huge collector, but I mean I still want some of the cosmetic
Yeah.
DLCs or whatever is in those 3 packs.
okay. How about you,
Yeah.
Alex?
I'm gonna try and go for the collector's edition. Honestly, um,
Okay,
I feel like it offers a lot. It's gonna be a lot of cool stuff to decorate, my room with. Um, and yeah, I feel like I'm gonna play this game for a really long time. Like, cause I mean, I still, like I said, I still play Battlefield 4. So I feel like I'm gonna be playing this game for 3 years down the road. So it'd be more or less an investment. So
I
um,
agree.
I think I'm gonna go for the collector's edition.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, $176, not too bad. Um, a big part of that, I would like to see if that comes like a season pass. Comes as a season pass, and a season pass is $50 usually. Game's 60. It's 110. It's like for $60 more, you're getting all the other stuff. So that'll be interesting
Yeah.
to watch that.
Yeah,
Tommy, how
I'm
about
kind
you?
of right there with Franklin. Deluxe edition. I could do without like things like a statue or posters, just because I've never really decorated my room like that. I never really put a lot of things up, and I don't. They probably just gather dust in a corner somewhere. But all those maps and the packs are what? Let's see what it looks like. 5 battle packs, Lawrence of Arabia pack. So it looks like just
Mhm.
like a lot of cosmetic stuff, but I could do with that. So I'll probably get that early enlisters deluxe edition. It's called. It looks like. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Cool. I hear you. Cool. Well, I think we covered Battlefield. I'm sure we're gonna learn more and more as the weeks go on here, but we'll try to keep you updated here on ADHD Gaming. I guess we'll go ahead and hop right in. I apologize. I did not create add a name on to this next one. I'll just go ahead and run through them real quick. It's quick ones. Dishonored 2 announced launching in November 11th. The first Dishonored, it's a Bethesda game. The first Dishonored is a really cool game. Did you guys play it?
No, I didn't.
I think it was free with gold, and I downloaded it, but I didn't play it.
Okay.
I never played it. It kind of looked like it followed that Assassin's Creed, Far Cry type model. Like, am I kind of in the realm there, or is it?
Yeah, it was like a steampunk version of Assassin's Creed a little bit. You know, you had a little more black magic, as they would put it. But yeah, it was kind of an interesting. I like the world a lot. I like the aesthetics of the world, but I never beat it, so obviously it didn't pull me in too hard.
Yeah, I think I played about 10 minutes of it, and it felt kind of Bioshocky.
It's very Bioshocky. That's a great term to use for it. But yeah, I mean, it's still a big launch. It's a game sold millions, so it'll be an interesting game to watch. Then the Xbox One Slim could launch during E3. This is a rumor. We don't have any inside information or anything like that, but I think this is plausible. I don't know. Yeah. I think it's time for a refresh. It's been 3 years if you think about it.
I agree and I don't agree. Like, okay, 3 years sounds like a long time, but like, I've had my Xbox One for 2 years, and I feel like I don't know. Like, I don't have any incentive to upgrade at all. Like, I'm completely kosher where I'm at right now. Yes, I do think it would be cool to have a new style of Xbox, but would I go and sell mine and get another one? Probably not.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that's what this is. I don't think there's ever really been a refresh of a console where someone's like, "Oh, I got to get rid of mine and get this new one." You know, it's literally just to bring in. You know, it's like Xbox One. Maybe it's getting stale in people's mouths. It's like, oh, it's just a big black box just sitting there. It's not exciting anymore to some customers. You know, the people who were gonna buy an Xbox One have generally bought an Xbox One by now. So maybe to gather some more excitement about the product, they're gonna come out with something new and fresh.
What's the going price for an Xbox One right now? Is it $300?
$350. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were on sale up till 3 days ago for $299, but they're back up to $349 now.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say if it was holding at if it was holding at $299, I feel like the Xbox Slim would kind of fail. I don't know, but now it's back.
That's what. $350. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. In my mind, it'll be the Xbox One current one's gonna be at $350, and they'll come out with the Slim, and the prices will drop to $299. It'll be a fresh new console for $299. Probably have a 1 terabyte hard drive in there, and just be an overall great system to be able to pick up and start your Xbox gaming career out on. I don't know. That's What do you guys think? Do you think you could buy one? Alex, you said no. What about you, Frank?
I'm not going to get one. I mean, I just couldn't justify spending another $250 after a trade-in for a facelift. Probably like a smaller console and better fans or something. I couldn't justify that.
And I think that the current Xbox One's actually a pretty solid, rock-solid system. I mean, I haven't seen many people with there's no red ring of death for this thing like the 360 was,
Yeah.
Where they had over 50% consoles returned. So, I don't know. I'm very happy with my Xbox One. The only thing that really sucks, and there's nothing they can really do about it now, is that hard drive space, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you've got an external hard drive, it's not a big deal. I don't know why I haven't invested in one yet. But,
dude, I really don't know either, Eric. You've been talking about it for so long. You still
I
got
just
one.
got one.
I'm waiting.
Bro, seriously? What'd you get?
A terabyte? Maybe a little bit
You
more.
got a terabyte?
You just got a 1
Maybe
terabyte?
A couple. It was made for a computer, but
Okay.
it's just a USB plug-in.
Okay.
My thing is, even that fills up so quick. I don't know if games take up more memory when you move them to an external, but it certainly seems that way. It's
interesting. Well,
yeah, I've got a 2 terabyte Seagate one, and I think I've used 23% of it after getting it for Christmas.
Wow.
So,
And I'm fairly certain I have more games than you, Franklin. Because I've had a console for about a year and a half longer. So
yeah.
I'd be kind of worried. I think at minimum I'm gonna go 4 terabyte. if I get a good deal on it, but I'd like to get 5. I'm not sure if I want one that's externally powered. I think I want one that's not externally powered.
Bro, if you're going for like 4 or 5 terabyte hard drives, it'd be really hard to find one that's not
Oh no,
externally
I
powered.
found a bunch
I
of
think-
5 terabytes no, but 4 terabytes yes. I found a few that are pretty good. I should have bought. I had one on the line on eBay. I think it was sold through Best Buy on eBay. It was $89 for a 4 terabyte. I didn't pull the trigger.
That's
Should have
good.
done it.
Yeah. Like I said, I got a 3 terabyte for mine, but mine's externally powered, which is not really a problem for me, other than the fact that it takes up another plug on my power strip or my surge protector.
I hate
Like,
that.
That's,
I hate that.
and so that's the only downfall, because I sometimes like to plug my laptop into my power strip, and I'll plug other things at times, and it takes up. So yeah, I mean, it just takes up extra space. But other than that, I mean, it's really not like a defect at all. But that's so crazy, because you're talking about paying $89 for a 4 or 5 terabyte hard drive. I paid $130 for my 3 terabyte.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's
That's how it goes with technology,
Yeah, I guess I got the short end of that stick, but I love it though. I have a lot of games. I have probably like 10 disc copies of games, and then probably like 5 games downloaded off the Xbox One store, and I maybe only have 23% of my 3 terabyte used up. So
Okay.
I'll be good for a while.
I want to go back to the console here before we head off this, because we need to move on. But you know what? I really hope if they do come out with this Xbox Slim console, that they start coming out with more limited editions. Because
Yes, I agree.
I don't know, man. Like, I can't think of any other limited edition right now besides the Halo 5 one. Is there? I mean, I know there's the white console. That doesn't really count. It's just different color. I'm trying to think of like a special.
I don't know. I saw a bunch of ones that I think Microsoft was giving away in a sweepstakes or giveaway, something
Those
like
were
that.
one-offs, though. They weren't like production devices.
Yeah, and that kind of like got me thinking why there aren't any like that.
Yeah, the
'Cause
Forza one looks super cool.
Yeah, they all looked really cool. The Borderlands one looked cool as well, but
Did
I don't know.
Battlefront get one, or
Yeah, then there was
that
that-
just controllers?
That was on PS4.
Okay.
They had a Darth Vader edition. Yeah. There's shoot, what was it? Oh yeah, there's the Fallout one off. Did you also saw
Oh,
that? That's
yeah.
pretty
That one was very cool.
That was super cool. It looked like an old vault door. It was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, but if they do come out with another console at some point, I think they need to make it more accessible to be able to, paint it easily for developers. But let's move on, Alex. You got this Deus Ex?
Yeah, so Deus Ex Mankind Divided trailer has come out. If you guys haven't looked at this, it's pretty badass. I watched it. It's about 6 minutes long, so it's a pretty
longer.
in-depth trailer. It's pretty cool. I've never played Deus Ex. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Deus Ex is awesome, man. It's I played Human Revolution, and I played the first couple as well on PC a little bit, but I didn't beat them. Human Revolution was one of my favorite games of last generation. So I don't know if you all knew that or not, but yeah, I really love that game. But this game looks crazy cool. There's a limited edition that you can buy. This one too. It's like $120. Comes with a statue, but I don't know if I'll do that or not. I'll have to look and see what the game looks like more. But have any of you guys played Deus Ex games before?
No.
Yeah, neither have I.
Tom,
Yeah.
did you ever play? Okay, all
I
right.
don't
Well,
know.
yeah, it's cool. It's more of like an espionage, like tactical. It's first person, but the goal is to kind of try to get through, sneaking your way around. But if you want to, you can go guns blazing. And technically, you're an augmented human. You have like robotic body parts, so you can do some crazy stuff
like
if you
a
want
Metal
to.
Gear.
But yeah, definitely take. Yeah, very much like a Metal Gear. Reminds me a lot of that. But yeah, maybe something to check out. It's pretty cool. Franklin, you want to cover May games?
Yeah. May games with gold. It's still split. 2 on the Xbox, 2 on the 360. The one that's out right now is Defense Grid 2, which is a tower defense game. I saw on Reddit that you can get a ton of achievement score just by going through and playing a little bit of it. So for all the
Cool.
achievement hunters out there, pick that one up. And right now we've also got Grid 2, which is kind of an arcadey racing game. It's kind of a mix between simulation and arcade. But I haven't played that one. I saw gameplay of it. I remember when it came out, I was thinking about getting it, but I never pulled the trigger. I stuck to Need for Speed. And
Cool.
the second game for May will be Costume Quest 2 on the Xbox One. This
I got
is like,
great reviews.
really? I don't know what it is. Like,
Hello?
the description for it didn't
sounds
offer much.
pretty gay.
It looks like
It got great reviews.
Quest
Looks like a kid's game. Like,
sounds like a
It does,
bunch
dude.
of queer
It kinda-
homosexuals getting together and dressing
Alright.
like dogs.
Well, okay. It's not. It got great reviews. It is kind of more kiddish in its looks and whatnot, but apparently it's fun. I don't know.
all right.
And then the
And
big
then
one for
The
or
big
not
one,
big.
yeah, for the 360 is Peggle, which is one of my favorites. I love playing that game.
Dude, Pickle's so much fun.
Peggle's
It
dope.
seriously is. That's all I got. Yeah.
Cool. Did you want to pick up that Forza 6 news real quick?
Oh yeah. There was a screenshot someone found of a download card for a NASCAR pack for Forza 6, which will include Homestead Miami, the new track, and 24 of the stock cars from the 2016 NASCAR season. And it cost, I believe, 17 euros, which...
It's like $25.
Right. So I don't know if I'm going to pick that up. What I might do is pick up one of the stock cars for $2, skip the track, and just take it around Daytona and Indianapolis Oval, which are already in the game. So you can still get away with the experience of having those cars in the game, spending a little bit of money. And of course,
I can get you that if you all want that stuff. Just text me and I'll get it for you for half off. Because it's
Will do.
Forza 6, so it's Microsoft owned. So we'll just do that.
Yeah.
Or if you don't even want to spend the $2, you could just stick to the Australian V8 supercars that are already in it, the Ford Falcon
That's
and the
cool.
Holdens. But I'm excited for it. I'll probably be picking up either through Eric the half off or just a $2 stock car. I don't know.
Well, that's cool. Good stuff.
Yeah.
You guys play Forza 6? You guys don't, right? I don't know, Tom, do you
I
play?
played a little bit. Not this one, but the one before, the one that came out with the Xbox 360.
Horizon
That
2?
might be two. It might be
Forza-
2 generations ago.
Yeah,
Probably
2.
Horizon 2.
That's pretty much the last Forza game I ever played.
What'd you think about that? You like Forza?
I like the idea of it, like not being just like a hold down A and steer around corners at full speed. It kind of takes a little bit more skill.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I used to be a Need for Speed guy. I mean, Need for Speeds are still... I can't say that. I can't say they're still fun. If you play the old ones, they're
There's
still
a time
fun,
and
but,
place for the old Need
yeah.
for Speeds.
Exactly, right? But yeah, I've definitely, I don't know, it's me becoming more matured into the, wanting to downshift my car myself and taking turns of realistic,
Yeah.
realistic Newtonian laws-abiding speeds, but
More simulation and less arcade
Yeah.
style.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, they're fun though. I enjoy them. Forza 6 is much more simulation though than even Horizon 2 was. So if you were kind of on the edge about Horizon 2, I might not try 6 if I were you. It's definitely simulation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Franklin and I checked the braking distance or something at usually like a 60 to 0 brake test average on a supercar, like 100 feet, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was like 15 feet on Horizon 2 or something
Yeah,
insane.
they were wildly different.
Yeah, and then it was about that 80 to 100 feet on Forza 6, so it's much more realistic. You had to brake a lot earlier, Yeah, watch what gear you're in coming out of corners, stuff like that. But we've talked a lot about Forza 6 before. It's a fun game. Check it out if you want to do anything car related. But
Cool.
moving on to PS4. Alex, you'll pick up that first one? This is crazy.
Uncharted news. All right, so yeah, Uncharted 4 receives a 94 out of 100 on an average of 71 reviewers. So this is crazy.
That is insane. It's the number 3 highest ranked game of all time right now, and number 1 on PS4. I think it's behind like Half-Life and maybe like a Grand Theft Auto like 4 or something like that.
Yeah, I gotta say for a PS4 exclusive game, that's really high in ratings. So yeah, I don't have anything PlayStation. I think Eric, you have a PS3, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a PS3 and a PlayStation Vita.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get this game, but I really want to play it. So
yeah, I mean,
maybe I'll figure out something.
I want a PS4 just for this game and the Ratchet and Clank game, honestly.
Yeah, the Ratchet and Clank is legit. I know my roommate has a PS3, so maybe I can talk him into getting a PS4.
Dope. What about you guys? You guys ever checked out the Uncharted series?
No, I honestly don't know what it's about, like, at all.
It's very much like an Indiana Jones game.
Yeah, on a hunt for treasure kind of
except
stuff.
it's like the new age. Like it's cool. It takes places in modern days, but you'll go to crazy places like deserts, jungles, and it's all about finding treasure. It's crazy. It literally
looks
is like
a lot
Indiana
like those
Jones.
Tomb Raider games.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, very very similar. And Tomb Raider, I think.
Eric, I forgot to tell you.
Tried picking it up.
I don't know if we added this in the newscast, but Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, the new Tomb Raider is on sale right now. For Xbox One Gold. I think it's like in the 32. I think.
What was that number? I'm sorry, it skipped out on me.
32, I think.
Oh, 32. That's not bad.
Yeah, so I might pick it up and play it because I remember we talked about that in like the first 2 shows. Yeah, dude, let's get Tomb Raider. We'll talk about it, and then we never did. But
well, it was on sale during the first show, and then it went back up to full price. I was like,
yeah, I think it's back on sale right now for $32. So I might pick it up.
Well, cool. Yeah, it's very similar to that though. Mechanics wise, third person, kind of hunting for treasure. There's like some sci-fi elements to the games usually, so something cool to check out. It's seriously is just Indiana Jones though. It's so if you like those movies, you'll like it. The humor's good, the characters are good, the graphics are unbelievable. So definitely check it out. Move on to the next piece of news real quick. Ratchet and Clank is number 1 in the UK for the second week straight. It's the first game to do so since The Last of Us remake in 2014. Pretty cool. I'm glad to see Ratchet and Clank coming back strong. That was one of my favorite games when I was younger.
Yeah.
You all play that?
Yeah, I played it with you a couple times.
Yeah, you probably did. Yeah.
Because I never had a PS or a PlayStation growing up. I was always stuck to Xbox or Nintendo. But yeah, I remember playing with you a couple times. Super fun game. I would.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I would definitely pick it up for all the PlayStation users out there.
How about you two? Did you all play?
Never played it. I didn't even know what it was until the remake was announced. But I mean, it looks fun. I would like to try it at some point. But
it's a fun platformer.
Yeah.
So there's not enough of those left anymore.
I have one of them for the PSP. That was a great time waster.
Size matters. That game is so fun, dude.
I used to put countless hours into that thing, car rides and whatnot, growing up.
Yeah, I played the crap out of that one too.
That
it was
one
fun.
and the Dax and
That's cool.
Jack and Daxter or something like that. Those games were all kind of similar to me. They were so good.
Yeah, they're all very similar for sure. Franklin, you want to pick up that? Oh, my bad. Ratchet and Clank is now the series' fastest selling game of all time. That's good news. More good news on the same pace as that last piece of news. Franklin, want to pick up the last one about Uncharted?
Yeah. Naughty Dog announced that Uncharted 4, the multiplayer DLC, will all be free. There will be purchases for relics, which, for those who don't know, are things earned via daily challenges, missions, and quests online. And so they're trying to emphasize that there's no pay-to-win or fragmented fan base between those who have the new weapons, have the new maps, and those who don't. So I don't know if I would agree that it's not pay to win so much as it's like pay for instant gratification. Like with microtransactions, there's always going to be the problem with people who just buy everything,
Absolutely, yeah.
and they're going to have the edge on those who don't buy anything. So I don't know if it's necessarily the elimination of pay to win as much as it is like everyone gets the same stuff, equal
I always
opportunity. You
I
know?
always appreciate it when developers make it like you buy stuff like skins or something like that, stuff that doesn't affect how people play.
Yeah.
But if it's buying like new guns or something like that or abilities, I don't like that crap. But
Yeah.
it's nice to see free DLC though. That's what Halo does. And I like how Halo. I hope they kind of do it like Halo does, where all the DLC is free. But if you want more rec packs, like kind of like battle packs and Battlefield, you have to buy those, and that's okay with me because those are all randomized. So that's a cool way of doing it, and I kind of hope they continue on that way. But yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna hop into the Nintendo news real quick. We got some Pokemon news. I guess I wish Dash was on here tonight. He's been playing a lot of Pokemon. He finally picked up a new 3DS, and he picked up I don't know which game it was, but one of the Pokemon
Omega
games.
Ruby.
Omega Ruby. All right, cool. It's probably my favorite. But anyway, so the Pokemon Company letter for May has been sent out with legendary bird trio codes. Get your Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. Are you, Tommy? Are you a Pokemon fan? I bet you're a Pokemon guy.
I got my 3DS back home. Although I haven't picked up any of the new remakes yet. I still... What are the last ones out? Like X and Y, I think?
There's X and Y, which are
Omega
Gen
Ruby,
6.
Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, then Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which are the Gen 3 remakes. Those are the best ones, man. I think Alex and I both agree. Pick up the remakes first. They're insane.
Bro, totally skip X and
I have
Y
one of
and go
them.
straight
I think I have
to...
X. That's the one where they allowed you to go diagonal and stuff now. It's so revolutionary.
Yeah. And the
the
X and Y
skates,
was
right?
totally different. Yeah, you get the skates. The gameplay was a little different, a little more modern. And it introduced the
Which one do you have? You got one right
Mega
now?
Evolution, which is cool.
You got Ruby?
I got all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have Alpha
I'll go
Sapphire,
get Ruby and we can start playing at work. Start battling.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Omega Ruby and Pokemon Y, so I think neither of you have Y.
Yeah, I think
you
I
guys
got
both
X.
have X, right? Is that what you said?
I don't know.
Yeah, you've got
what
X.
I have.
You've got X too, Alex. Yeah, you have X.
Do I? You probably know better than I do.
Yeah, you do. So because I bought the opposite one from you. So if you guys need any of my Pokemon, I'm happy to trade to you. We'll exchange friend codes later and stuff. But dude, I love my 3DS, man. I love Pokemon so much on there. It's a great device.
Red, blue, and yellow are coming out
but yeah,
too?
anyway.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're already out actually. If you go to the eShop, their downloads are like $10 each. Not bad. I got them for free actually when I went out and bought the 20th anniversary edition new 3DS. That has the exchangeable faceplates from like the cover of the original red and blue games. It's crazy looking, but it came with those. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, you can go pick them up on the eShop for like $10 each. Not bad. But yeah, so legendary trio codes. You had to sign up for like a mail letter by a certain date last month. So a lot of people may or may not have heard about this, but that's there. However, there's another Pokemon available this month, Alex.
Wait, which one? Oh, Darkrai?
No, Zygarde.
Oh, Zygarde, yeah. So that's available via Nintendo Network for this month. If you guys want to go get that one, I don't even know this Pokemon, to be honest with you.
Zygarde is there was X, Xerneas, Y, Yveltal, and then Z was Zygarde. It was like the Rayquaza to Groudon and Sapphire 6th generation.
Makes sense because I haven't beaten X yet, so.
There you go. Yeah, that would do
He's
it.
like the green serpent.
Honestly, it's kind of a weird
thing. Green and black.
Yeah, it's very weird. Apparently, there's like different versions of him. There's like perfect Zygarde, and then like defense. I don't know. There's like different forms of him, which is kind of odd.
Huh. It's kind of like Mewtwo or something.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, how they started doing the. Yeah, well, Tom, you'll find out in the X and Y, and I don't know how far you are in those games, but there's like mega evolutions of. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's mega evolutions of like Mewtwo. There's some crazy cool ones. There's like a defense
Oh,
version, like an
cool.
attack
Okay.
version.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah. It depends on which game you have. If you have like the X, you get the attack version. If you have a Y, you get the defense version or something. Or no, it's a fighting version and then like a psychic version. It's kind of neat how they do it. I like it. I like the Mega Evolutions. It was a good change up to the formula. But Darkrai codes are available this month at GameStop. Go check that out. They basically walk in there. Some places are weird. They're not supposed to make you, but they'll like won't give you a car unless you buy something there. Usually just ask them.
What?
They'll hit you up. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Just ask them and they'll give one to you. And then you can get other Darkrai swag like a plush, a figure and a ball and a mythical collection card set. I actually got all that stuff because I'm a huge Pokemon nerd. And I like Darkrai a lot. It's a cool Pokemon. So yeah, and then
Yeah.
there's one more thing on the news for today.
Yeah, so new Pokemon Sun and Moon info is coming out May 10th at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Central Time. So this will be pretty cool. This will be so. How many announcements have there been for Sun and Moon so far?
One. It was
One,
just the
yeah.
initial announcement.
Initial.
They didn't show any of the. They didn't show any of the games, so everybody's really excited because it sounds like we're going to see
Yeah.
gameplay this time.
Exactly.
So yeah, Tommy, I'm not sure. Were you aware
No,
that Sun
not
and
at
Moon
all.
were
Is that
announced,
like the
Tommy?
next installment post X and Y?
Yeah, man. Gen
That's
7. And so definitely catch up on those games that you're on right now because this, I mean, people are super excited about it. It's going to be on 3DS, so we're hyped.
Nice.
We're all really excited
Looking
about
forward
it.
to that.
Pretty cool. Hey, Franklin, you're not into Pokemon, are you?
No, I'm not. I never played them as a kid, and then as an adult, I don't know. I just never got into them like I did
It's crazy.
other games.
Oh
I
my
had a-
God, Franklin!
I had a
can't
DS
believe
and a
you're talking
Game Boy.
right now.
But I played like Rayman and Need for Speed Underground 2 and like SimCity.
Rayman was fun. I'll give you that one.
Rayman was cool, yeah. Sure. Well, that's cool. Yeah, no problem. Let's I mean, we're done with the news, guys, but let's do
so
it real
much
quick.
news.
It was a lot. We're at 1 hour and 15 minutes right now. Let's run through real quick, say what we've been playing recently, and then we'll get out of here. All right? Since I'm sure you all want to, I don't know, go drink more beer, and I want to go sleep.
Definitely. So yeah, let's start with Tommy. Tommy, what have you been playing lately?
Shit,
Alright.
what have I been playing, man? I've been playing a lot of like weird indie games on my laptop lately. Like I don't know if y'all ever played Don't Starve. It's
No,
I own that game. I've
Don't
not
Starve
played it.
is great. I can't get enough of it right now. It's so addicting. Undertale. I don't know if you ever heard of that one. It's
I've heard that game's
dude,
a
that's a new.
masterpiece.
It's not crazy new. It's probably like 3 months old now, but another indie game out on Steam right now. Fun stuff. It's so simple. Like I don't know why, but you remember how like classic those red and blue version like soundtracks were for Pokemon? Like just like kind of those 8-bit
Yeah.
soundtracks that they had going on. It's same type of stuff, but I don't know. Both those games right now are really taking up like a lot of my time whenever I'm just messing around on the laptop. Then I just started.
What kind of? Sorry, what kind of games are those? So like, like what
They're,
are they? Strategy games? Like, wow,
Don't Starve is definitely a strategy game. It's kind of like
that's what.
like a roaming around platformer almost, where you just gather materials and whatnot to make it through the night. Like you need to gather wood, food, and stuff. Yeah,
It's like an
yeah,
RPG.
but like and it's in a very like simplistic form. Yeah, but yeah, it is. It's definitely a role playing.
Okay.
Then shit. What is
Cool.
Undertale is kind of in its like its own little thing. It reminds me a lot of like the old WarioWare, if you ever played those, where it's just like jam packed of mini
Yeah.
games and stuff. It's a lot like that.
Okay.
It's fun stuff though. Definitely recommend checking those
That's
out.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like hearing stuff like that. It's a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a good change from what we're usually talking about. So it's neat to
Yeah,
hear stuff like that.
definitely.
Alex, what have you been doing?
I picked up Sunset Overdrive for games with gold this month. So as you all know, that for games with gold this month for May, Sunset Overdrive was given away for free. So I got that one, picked it up, been playing it. I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of it, but the game was fun, bro. I've been having a blast playing this game. It's hilarious. Like the commentary that they're talking about, they jank on people during the commentary, like kind of like unknowingly they do it, but it's funny. It's a funny game to play. I like it a lot.
It's a genuinely funny game. Like it makes you laugh like out loud.
Oh, it's hilarious. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of that. That's about it, honestly. Just Sunset Overdrive.
Cool. Franklin, how about you?
I picked up Dirt Rally, which is another racing game. It's rally racing, rallycross, all that jazz. And it's really hard. It's got a big learning curve, at least if you turn off most of the difficulties, because I don't want it to like really mess me up when I go back to Forza. But there's a lot more emphasis on like weight change, like braking and accelerating, than there is on Forza. Right now I'm stuck on like the little Mini Cooper front wheel drive with not a whole lot of power. And if I go into like the 1970s inline four like rear wheel drive cars, I just can't do it. It's fun though. It's a good challenge, but it definitely takes some getting used to, and I'm not used to it yet.
Interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't been playing a whole lot recently. I've been pretty busy. I have been playing a little bit of Sunset Overdrive. Like Alex, I think that game's very funny. It's very self-aware of itself, and modern day, popular things that are going on, pop culture, I guess you would say. So yeah, that's a funny game. I picked up Pokemon the other day a little bit to just grab those download Pokemon. Alex, did you get the Jirachi last month?
Yeah, I did.
How many did you get?
2 for one for X and one for X and one for.
Can I trade you something for one of those? Because I need one.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Sweet. This is why playing games like this is awesome and having friends on 3DS, because I missed that month. I thought it was through the end of the month, but it ended on the 24th, which I thought was weird. But yeah, I missed that one, so sweet. I'll trade you something for that. Did you get the Celebi or something like that before?
Yeah, I got the Celebi, but I only got that for X and Y. And no, I didn't get the Mew.
Okay, I got a Mew, then I could trade you.
Cool.
So, cool. So yeah, back to the games though. I'm trying to think what else I've been playing. Man, honestly, I think that's about it, really. Yeah, that's about it. Sunset Overdrive. It's fun though, for real. It's too late now, but if you picked it up and haven't downloaded it yet, I definitely recommend going through and going in with the download. Just play about 20-30 minutes of it, kind of get into the meat of the game, and then it'll pick up from there. But yeah, that's all I've got today. Anything else anybody's got to say? Anybody? I mean, I'm excited for Battlefield 1. Almost said 5 again.
Yeah.
That's really probably my most exciting thing that I've got going on right now.
Sure. Well, I mean, I think what we've been playing thing kind of showed that like it's a little slow with the games right now, but hopefully E3 will give us some hope and some games that we'll be able to play.
There has not been a whole lot of new releases coming out lately. Or I shouldn't say that, but big releases.
Yeah, no big AAA games really.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I totally hear you there. Well, there was Dark Souls 3, but I'm not a huge Dark Souls fan.
I didn't get that
at all. But yeah, I mean, I just know people love that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. Well, hey, hopefully we're going to have even more information for y'all next time. We got the Pokemon news coming up. Obviously, we got a lot of info coming out right now between Call of Duty and Battlefield, so keep you all posted on that.
Yeah.
So you can follow us at ADHD Gaming at Twitter. Email us at adhdgamingpodcast@gmail.com. We're on there. We got a full Twitter page up. Feel free to email us any questions. We're happy to do listener mail. I really want to get a section going on with that. I'm going to start advertising the show probably this week. I feel like this is a really good episode. I want to pump this one out and kind of get hype generated around ADHD Gaming as a whole. I think it's a good name, and we can get some good stuff out of it. But anybody else got anything to say before we sign off?
Nah, I'm good to go.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate Tommy and Frank joining us this week. Hopefully, you all can definitely come back for some more. Frank, I definitely expect you back on. Since you're right down the road from here, just run down the computer to you again.
Yep.
And then Tommy, you were great having on the show, man. We appreciate you coming on, helping out. Yeah, it's fun having 4 people on. So this has been ADHD Gaming Podcast for May. Well, I guess we started at May 7th, I think. Or no, I think it was May. So May 8th of 2016. Thanks so much.